Hi everyone, this is Nitesh Kumar Pandey. In today's video, I am going to make a program which will print largest and smallest element in the array. Okay, in one video we will do this both program. Okay, so without wasting any time, I am just going to write here. I have already opened Visual Studio Code for writing code. You have to just open it for doing practice with me. If you have not this Visual Studio Code in your system, then you can open online Java compiler to write your code. Now I'm going to write here file name, and then I'm going to start the coding part. Then I will execute the program, and then I will write the comment for each line, each logic, so that you can understand this problem in one video, in one go only. Okay, so I'm going to write here meaningful name. So I'm going to give a name largest and smallest element in the array. Largest and smallest, largest and smallest element in array dot java. Okay guys, now I'm here to going to import psvm, that is public static void main. This is the main method of the program. Okay, and here I need to write a scanner class to take a user input. So I need to write here import java dot util dot scanner. Okay, and here I need to write object for the scanner class. Scanner sc is equals to new scanner system dot in, and then here I need to write shout enter number, enter size, enter size of the array. Okay, here I need to write int n is equals to sc dot next int. Sc is the object guys of the scanner class, and next int is to take integer value. Okay, this is the data type of user input. Okay, and n is the variable where size of the array will going to store. Okay, and here I need to write, okay, here I need to create size of n size. Here I need to create array of size n. So I need to write here int arr is equals to new int size of the array n. Okay, and now I'm going to explain you what is our problem. So if user will enter input number of element is 5. Okay, and array is like array is like 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, then largest element is largest, then then largest element is 5, and smallest element is 1. Okay guys, so now I'm going to take the element of the array from user side. Okay, so I need to write here a message which will ask to user to enter number of element. So here I need to enter n element for the array. Okay, now I'm going to take all element using for loop. So here I need to write for int I is equals to 0, I less than equal to n and I plus plus. Here I need to write int arr of I is equals to sc dot next int. Okay, here I don't need to write int, okay, because I have already initialized array here. And then I'm going to, now I have taken size of the array, element of the array. Now I need to write logic for largest element, okay, and logic for smallest element, okay. So in in largest element logic I need to write int max. I'm going to, here I am going to make a variable which will store the maximum or largest element in the array. So I'm going to initialize it with smallest element, smallest value, smallest element, smallest value, so that if we are going to traverse the array and we are try to find the maximum element, so compare compare comparing will be going to easy, okay. So int, here I need to write int max is equals to, here I need to initialize this max with the minimum or a smallest element of the array, so that comparison can be easy. So here I need to write integer dot mean value, okay. And now I'm going to write logic for int I is equals to 0, I less than equal to, n and I plus plus. And here I need to write if array of I, if a current element of array is greater than maximum element. Here I need to write conditional statement. If a statement I'm going to use, if array of I is greater than the max of the variable, okay, then max will going to replace by, max will going to replace by arr of I, okay. And after that I need to print the result. So here I am going to print largest element of the array is what? Largest element of the array is max, okay, max. Here I need to print a small a, okay. Largest element of the array is max, okay. So same logic you have to flow for the smallest element. Here I need to write int min, is equals to integer dot max value, max value, so that when we are going to compare we will always get the, I have already initialized minimum with max value of the given statement, okay, of the given input, okay. So whenever we will going to find the minimum element, it will always be going to the minimum element for the initialized value, okay. So that's why I have initialized with maximum, okay. Now here I need to write for loop for int I is equals to 0, I less than n and I plus plus. Same logical, guys. If error of I is less than, if error of I is less than min element, okay, then min will going to replace by what, error of I. Okay, and here I need to write shout smallest of the array is, smallest element of the array is what, sc dot close. Okay, here I need to write here min. Here I need to write min to print smallest element of the array. Okay, guys, here it is minimum, it's right. I have initialized it now. Okay, what's the problem, guys? It's correct. Okay, guys, now I'm going to execute it and you will see result will going to print perfectly. Here I need to decrease the size of the, it is asking to enter number of element, matlab means size of the array. I'm entering 5. Okay, I'm going to enter 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, largest element of the array is 5 and the smallest element of the array is 1. Guys, you can if you are not understanding this line, then you can initialize it by what, you can initialize it by int max is equals to what, err of 0. Okay, error of 0 max. Okay, you can initialize with 0, means you have to let the maximum element of the array is the first, or first index element is going to be first index element. Okay, and and when you are moving from 0 to n, means, and you are checking the current, if current element is greater than this max element, then you have to replace with max, you have to replace with that current element with max element. Okay, guys, this logic will also work, and here I need to, you can also use if you are not understanding these things. Okay, otherwise I will write comment for all things. Okay, and if you are not understanding, then you can use it. Okay, int min is equals to arr of 0, means you are letting that the first element of the array, the first index element of the array is the minimum element, and if you are finding a smaller element than minimum element, then you have to replace that minimum with the current element of the array. Okay, this will also work. Okay, guys, now here I am going to execute this program again. Okay, and now I am going to enter another size of the element, size of the array. I am entering 10 here. Okay, and you can see I'm going to enter number of 10 element of the array. So I need to write 78, 96, 45, 25, 63, 1, 2, 1, 2. How many I have entered? 3 and 3, 6, 52, 53, 35, 4, 5 6 7 8 9 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, you can see largest element of the array 96 and the smallest element of the array is 12. One typing mistake is here. 10 and element is, there is no space in 10 and element, so I need to write here, give one space. Okay guys, now it will work perfectly. Okay guys, it is asking to enter size of the array. I have entered 5 1 2. Okay, largest 98 and smallest one. Okay guys, you can check this program whether it is working or not on your system, and you have to make same program on your system. And now I'm going to explain the logics. Okay, so here is scanner class I have taken to take user input. Okay, this is what, this is the file name where our code is going to save. Okay, this is the main method to execute the Java program. Okay guys, and it is the object creation for the scanner class. And this is what, this is the enter size of the array. It is the message to ask size of the user, size of the array to user. Okay, here I am storing size of the array in n variable, in variable n. This is what, this is, we are declaring array with array of size n. And this is what, this is message to ask user to enter element for the array. Okay, and here using for loop we are taking all element for the array. Okay, here it is used to we are storing all element in contiguous order, contiguous order. And this is what, initializing first element of the array with max. Okay, initializing here first element of the array with max, and we are checking checking all checking all all current element of the array. Okay, checking all current element of the array, whether it is array that array that if it's greater than max value. Okay, then then we are replacing it with current element. If it's greater than max value, then we are we are not replacing, we are storing that current value as max. Okay, and here we are printing the result. Okay, and here what is going on, printing the result, and same things we are applying here. We are letting that minimum element min element is the first element. Okay, and we are checking that that in all array array whether 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 current element whether current element of the array is smaller than min. If it is yes, if it's yes, then we are we are storing that current value as small smallest. Okay, and we are continuing till last, and we are continuing this process till end of the array. Okay, and in last we are printing just, and in last we are printing the result. Okay, and this is the what, this is the object, this is the closing of scanner class object to avoid resource leak and clean clean and free the memory. Okay guys, so now I have explained here problem statement. I have written the code, and I have executed it also, and I have already written here comment for each line, each logic. Now you have to do dry run with your own self. Okay, so that your logic will be able to solve problem related to these things. Okay guys, now I'm going to close it, and we will meet in another video. If you are facing any issue, then just comment it and just let me know. I will try to remove that issue in next tutorial video, and I will try to explain in better way. You can suggest me also. Okay, where I need to change myself. Okay, thank you, have a nice day, bye.